Yeah, I want to come on up here and talk about Drew McIntyre again. I know he was the main topic in my last stream because I was pissed off about due to what happened to Alexa Bliss on SmackDown whatnot, and I was like, she needs to turn heel at this point because she's better off as a heel. And she didn't. She after she lost the match to Gulia, thanks to Lash Legend getting involved, she viciously got attacked by Lash Legend and Nia Jax. So I want to give my takes about that and say she needs to turn heel at this point. And also, Kiana James was interfering. Well, was interfering in the match. Getting cheap shots in on Alexa Bliss. So I'm like, nah, she needs to turn heel at this point and go back to her dark character. But that ain't the topic of the night. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about Drew McIntyre and let this be the topic of the night. Although I'm not a fan of Drew McIntyre, I want to come up here and give my takes about it. So first person hop on, man. I go ahead and get into it. I want to talk about Drew McIntyre again, including Cody Rhodes. I see somebody watching my video. Comment below so I know who you are. Whoever's watching my video right now, comment below so I know who you are. Somebody watching my video, comment below so I know who you are. Hey, hey Sandy Kenman, are you into wrestling? Are you a wrestling fan? I need to know. If you're a wrestling fan, I need to know before I start the topic. Okay, he somebody hit the like button on my video. I got 21 people in the building. Comment below if you watch wrestling. If you watch wrestling, let me know. Okay, subscribe to my channel, Sandy Kenman. I'm about to talk about Drew McIntyre again. I'm gonna go ahead and get in the topic since y'all here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get right to it. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, well last night Drew McIntyre got it done. And for starters, I'm not a fan of Drew McIntyre. I'm not a fan of Drew McIntyre at all. But I just thought I'd come up here and give my takes about him winning the title last night anyway, as he should have. So the right call was made. As the topic of my video, the right call was made for Drew McIntyre to win the title last night. Okay, bye. See you later. See you later. The right call was made for Drew McIntyre to win the title last night, as I said, because he done the loss to Cody Rhodes 3 times in a row. So it didn't make sense him to lose for a fourth time. That just would have been that would have been bogus. That would have been bogus. And I'm not even a fan of Drew McIntyre. So last night he got it done. And the right call was made, but I won't be surprised if fans turn on him. And all these fans are. These fans are very shallow. They're very fickle. They're very shallow. So I'm already prepared for the outcome. But one thing I'm going to say is the right call was made to put the strap on him last night. So I don't know how he's going to get booked, but hopefully he gets booked solid. Don't know how long he's going to keep the title because I'm pretty sure now they're going to have Sami Zayn to win the Royal Rumble. He wins the Royal Rumble, and I see them building a story between Sami Zayn and Drew McIntyre and whatnot. I can see that taking place. So I definitely see that happening. But so I don't know how long Drew is going to keep the title, but I'm glad they finally made the right call to put the strap on Drew McIntyre. You know, it needed to be done. Because if he would have lost this time, then Drew McIntyre, that would have been it for Drew McIntyre. He would have been done for. It would have been over for him. He'd have got no more title opportunities. That would have been it for him. So they need to go ahead and pull the trigger and put the title on him. Which is I knew Drew McIntyre was going to win anyway. I knew that from the start. I'm like, just ain't no way Drew McIntyre is going to lose for a fourth time to Cody Rhodes. Hey, what's up, man? What's going on? What's going on? So I knew that was going to happen. So yeah, I'm glad they made the right call to put the title on Drew. So now we can see where he go from here as the new world champion now. So well, and now let's go ahead and talk about Cody Rhodes, and let's talk about the return of Jacob Fatu. And part of me also predicted that Jacob Fatu would return last night. I don't know why I felt like that would happen. I said, you know what? I think Jacob Fatu is going to return. I think he's going to return. So he returned last night, just as I predicted. And when he got in the cage, he started attacking Drew McIntyre. But when Cody Rhodes tried to stop him, that's when he viciously beat the hell out of Cody. And that opened up the door for Drew McIntyre to win the match and the title. So what I think is, and the way he beat Cody, he didn't stop beating the shit out of Cody. Like he punished him. I ain't gonna say he punched him, but he beat the shit out of him. So like I said, that opened up the door for Drew McIntyre to escape the cage and become the new world, the new undisputed champion, whatnot. So with that being said, Drew McIntyre got it done. So either way, people can say he didn't win clean. Hey, look, whatever. A win is a win. And he needed that win anyway. So he got it done. So like I said, I think they're going to go with Sami Zayn to win the Royal Rumble this year. And he puts Drew McIntyre on notice. And they face off at WrestleMania 42. And Sami Zayn finally gets it done at the grandest stage of them all. By winning by becoming the undisputed champion. That's what I think is going to happen. I think there's a solution that they're going to go with, but we're going to see how that all plays out. But let's talk about these fans constantly saying that Cody Rhodes was a boring champion. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Okay. For all these fans wanted Cody to lose the title so bad, talking about how he was such a boring champion. Won't y'all the same ones that literally wanted this man to win the title to begin with? Won't y'all was the same ones whining and crying, sending death threats to the Rock daughter, including the Rock himself, and I believe y'all also wish leukemia on Roman Reigns again. Just because y'all thought y'all weren't gonna get what y'all wanted. I believe I'm right about the Roman Reigns part. But I know for a fact y'all were sending death threats to the Rock daughter, which forced her to delete her account, and y'all were also sending death threats to the Rock. And I believe y'all was wishing leukemia on Roman Reigns. And the fucked up part about it, y'all ended up getting what y'all wanted. So y'all did all this, sending death threats to the Rock daughter, sending death threats to the Rock. And I believe y'all was wishing leukemia on Roman Reigns just because y'all thought y'all weren't going to get what y'all wanted. And ended up getting it anyway. As just like The Rock said, the Cody crybabies. And I'm not talking about nobody in this video, so don't nobody get offended. But ain't this what a lot of wrestling fans was whining about? Fantasizing in their head for Cody to when to finish the story. Cody need to finish the story. And he even grown ass man on fucking podcasts. Cody need to finish the story. He need to finish the story. I mean, crying like a bunch of fucking 6-year-olds. It was ridiculous. Literally crying like a bunch of fucking 6-year-olds. Grown ass men crying like a bunch of 6-year-olds talking about Cody needs to finish the story. And I'm pretty sure it was some grown ass man out there sending death threats to the right along with these damn Gen Z kids in today's era of wrestling. Big goofy ass grown men out there sending death threats to the Rock daughter and the Rock. Right along with these damn new age wrestling fans. I promise, man, if it was up to me, Cody wouldn't have finished shit at WrestleMania. I can guarantee you, Cody wouldn't have finished shit. We would have got The Rock versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Now, am I saying Cody wouldn't have finished the story at all? Nah, that's not what I'm saying. I would have booked Cody to finish it after WrestleMania, when The Rock had to relinquish the title. That's how I would have done it. And now that Drew McIntyre has won that damn title, but hold on, let me, I get to Drew McIntyre and I'll get back to him in a second. But these same fans that whined and cried about Cody need to finish the story, sending death threats to the Rock daughter and shit, and the Rock and rich leukemia on Roman Reigns. Now, when y'all finally got what the hell y'all wanted, with Cody Rhodes beating the Rock at beating Roman Reigns at WrestleMania for the title as he shouldn't have. Like I said, you know what? I sat back and said, okay. I said right back and said, okay. Now watch these fans be over before the month. And now I sat back and said, okay. Now watch these fans. Now that Cody has won the title, now that he's won the title at WrestleMania 40, watch these fans be over it before the month is out. And that's exactly what the hell happened. That's exactly what happened. They was over it before the month was out. They was talking about they wanted AJ Styles to dethrone Cody for the world title because this title reign is boring. But this is what the hell y'all wanted. This is what y'all wanted, right? This is exactly what y'all wanted. And now that you finally got it, you want to complain about it. This is what y'all wanted. Y'all wanted Cody to finish the damn story at WrestleMania 40. Now you want to, and now that you got it, you complaining, like you always do about every damn thing else. These Gen Z wrestling fans are never satisfied. They are never satisfied. They are never satisfied. Sat right up there and wanted Cody to finish the story so damn bad at WrestleMania 40, and sure enough, they got it. Sure enough, they got it. So I said, okay. Now that he's the champion now, watch the fans be over it before the month is out. And that's exactly what the hell happened. I love being right. Fans might not like my damn videos and might not like what I have to say because I'm too damn vocal. But guess what? Majority of the time, I'm never wrong. When I give my takes about Jade Cargill, I'm the most racist person on the damn planet. I don't like black women. This and that and the third. Which is this point, I don't give a fuck what they think at this point no more. But guess what? I'm never wrong about Jade Cargill because the bitch didn't get no damn pop last night. She didn't get no pop last night. So what does that tell you? She's green as grass in the ring. Her promos are cringe. Her character is cringe. She just ain't got it. Jade Cargill is not good at all. I don't see why y'all can't understand that. Well, I ain't talking about nobody in this video, but I don't see why these wrestling fans can't understand that. And you got these goofies like Cool Kolos and King Mike want to defend her and shit. Defend her for what? She's just not good. But no, but they want to make every damn thing about race though, right? They want to make everything about race. But I'm not even gonna talk about that shit. Let's talk. Let's stay on topic. But you wanted Cody to win the title so damn bad. So when he finally won it, as he shouldn't have, as he shouldn't have, I sat back and said, once again, I said, you know what? Now watch all these damn fans turn on Cody. Watch these fans be over him being champion before the month is out. And that's exactly what the hell happened. That's exactly what happened. And I just sat back and laughed. I sat back and laughed and watched all these wrestling fans complain about Cody being champion, saying he's boring, he needs to lose the title to AJ Styles and such and such. That's the crazy thing. And that's what I find that's what I find hilarious about it. So, now that Drew McIntyre is the world champion, watch fans turn on him. Now that Drew McIntyre is the world champion just as they wanted, and they wanted it off Cody so damn bad, the same way they wanted the title on him, they wanted it off of him so damn bad. Watch them turn on Drew McIntyre. They're going to do him the same damn way. Mark my words. Fans are going to be over it before the month is out. And if they don't, I'll be fucking shocked. These wrestling fans of today, they don't know what they want no more. They don't know what they want. You know what I'm saying? They shitted on Tiffany Stratton title run so damn bad to want Jade Cargill to win it off Tiffany Stratton. And now that Jade Cargill finally got it, she hasn't done a damn thing with it. And now that the ones like me call out the opposite about Jade, I'm hating on her. I'm a racist. I'm dissing at the third, etc., etc. But this is what y'all wanted. So when Jade Cargill won the title, which is I knew she was going to win eventually, although I didn't want her to because I wanted Tiffany Stratton to retain. I said, okay, now that Jade Cargill is the world champion, I'm going to sit back and I'm going to sit back and watch her title run. I said, now that Jade Cargill is the women's world champion, I said, now that Jade Cargill is the new women's world champion, I'm going to sit back and watch how her title run play out. And so far, I haven't seen a damn thing. She has not been defending that title. Enough already, she can't wrestle. She ain't got the character. Her character is cringe. Promos are cringe as hell. Nothing about her is good. Why do y'all think they are keeping Jade Cargill from certain people? Why hasn't Jade Cargill defended the title yet? I can simply tell you why. Because they are keeping Jade Cargill from certain female wrestlers like the likes of Charlotte Flair. That's why she ain't been wrestling like that. They're protecting Jade Cargill. They are protecting her. They are protecting her from certain female wrestlers so she won't get exposed. You know what I'm saying? With the likes of Charlotte Flair, Jordynne Grace. Because Jordynne Grace can wrestle. Jordynne Grace is a juggernaut. People can say what they want to say. Jade Cargill is getting protected. They know what the hell they're doing. They probably didn't really want to put the title on Jade Cargill to begin with. But they went on ahead and went with Jade, and let's go ahead and keep it all. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it all the way funky. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it all the way 1,000. The reason why Jade Cargill is in the position that she in right now as the top female star is because of her physique. That's exactly why Jade Cargill is in the spot that she is as a top female star in the WWE Women's Division Day, including her, saying AEW days, is because of her physique. If Jade Cargill didn't have that physique, Jade Cargill wouldn't be in the spot she in right now. Fans can get mad and say what the hell they want to say because I know what I'm saying is whole facts. Well, it is script, but I mean, they do take bumps. What's up, JMO? Welcome to my chat, man. If you're new here, subscribe to my YouTube channel, bro. I do wrestling videos every day. I do wrestling videos every day. But yeah, man. Fans can get mad all the hell they want to. I tell the truth. I'm vocal. I'm just vocal. And people can't fucking handle it. But guess what? Majority of the time, I'm never wrong. That's why Jade Cargill is in the spot she's in. Because of her physique. And a lot of these male fans are low-key simps over her. They know damn well they be in that room jacking off to Jade Cargill and shit. I know they do. I know they do. You missed John Cena. Yeah. Yeah, fucked up how they had him go out in his last match. He shouldn't have tapped out. Now, if he would have lost to Gunther in a clean pinfall, or he passed out to Gunther some submission move, then that would have been acceptable. Because it would have been that he never gave up. Like I said, man, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're new here. So yeah, man. They wanted the title off Tiffany Stratton so damn bad and shitted on Tiffany Stratton. No, they shitted on Tiffany Stratton in her title run. But what the fuck has Jade done since she's won the title from Tiffany Stratton? Not a damn thing. What's up, Devon Daly? At least Tiffany Stratton was defending the title way more than what Jade Cargill did. Like I said, the reason why Jade Cargill is in the position that she's in today as a top female star is because of her physique. That's it. And why do y'all think, and this is another thing that has resonated with me why Jade Cargill hasn't been defending the title. They are protecting Jade Cargill from certain female wrestlers, like Charlotte Flair. You know what I'm saying? They're protecting Jade Cargill in a way. That's why Jade Cargill have to defend the title because they are protecting her. They are protecting her from certain female wrestlers where she won't get exposed. Yeah, that's why she ain't been defending the title like that. They are protecting her from certain female wrestlers where she won't get exposed. They're scared of her getting exposed. Hell, but I believe they did. No. They put the title on Jade Cargill, like I said, because of her physique. They put the title on because of her physique. But like I said, Jade Cargill had, like y'all can say what the hell you want to say. Get mad all the hell you want to. I don't care. You can unsubscribe my channel. I give no fucks. But like I said, the reason why Jade Cargill has not been defending that women's world title is because they are protecting her from a lot of female wrestlers to keep her from getting exposed in the ring. She already didn't get it down pop last night. broke when and just how and had a piece of chilling stuck. Anyway, man, look, come on, man. I heard Jade came to WWE to compete with Bianca Belair. And what the fuck has she done? I'm not even a fan of Bianca Belair, but I would say this: Bianca Belair is a by far better wrestler than Jade Cargill is. The fuck is she coming to compete for? Only thing she got on Bianca is her physique. Her and Bianca got the muscular physique, and they both strong as hell. But other than that, what does Jade Cargill have? Nothing. But they wanted her to win the title so damn bad. And shitted on Tiffany Stratton's title run, right? When Tiff Stratton defended the title more than Jade did. Defended it against Jade. Try to carry it and it didn't work. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead and get off topic. Watch these fans turn on Drew McIntyre. Mark my words. Watch these fickle ass fans turn on Drew McIntyre. And I'm not even a fan of Drew McIntyre, but I still want to do this video to say that the right call was made for him to win the title last night. But I also want to call out these fans for keep complaining about Cody Rhodes' title run, keep complaining about Cody Rhodes saying his title run was boring. But these are the same ones that wanted him to win the title so bad. I'm telling you, these fans don't know what they want no more. Yeah. But I'm just making an example, man. That's why I mentioned Jade, and I also mentioned, who else did I mention? Yeah, I mentioned Cody. But the title is about Cody. So like I said, man, these wrestling fans, they no longer know what they want. So I just thought I'd come up here tonight, man, and talk about the right call was made with Drew McIntyre. But like I said, man, these fans are going to turn on Drew McIntyre. Now I would say this. They're going to appreciate Cody again. They're going to appreciate Cody again and be okay with him again because he's not the champion no more. Like, notice they hasn't been saying anything bad about Rhea Ripley because Rhea Ripley hasn't been in the title picture, well, the singles title picture. And I could say the same thing about Charlotte Flair. But these fans are going to turn on Drew McIntyre. The same way they wanted him to win the title, the same way they're going to be over it before the month is out. Now, like I said, I'm not a fan of Drew McIntyre, but I'm up here to say that the right call was made that he won the title last night. Because him losing the title to Cody for a fourth time would have been fucked up all around. And he would have got no more title. That would have been it for Drew. That would have been it for Drew. Drew would have been done for. Drew would have been done for sure. But like I said, I knew he was going to win last night. I definitely knew he was going to win the world title last night, as he should have. But what I think is, like I said, I definitely think Cody was the person to attack Jacob Fatu. Yeah, I like Roman. He ain't one of my favorites, but I like him. Are you new to my channel, man? Whoever you are you new here? You're a new face in the building? I need to know. I want to ask the same people to subscribe to my channel that's already subscribed, because I made a mistake and done that a couple of times because I forgot who they were. Drew had WWE title at WrestleMania 40 also, but he got... Yeah, that was Drew McIntyre's fault. That was Drew McIntyre's fault. He was highly obsessed with CM Punk. Bro, you in the wrong chat, man. I don't, look, man. These weird ass comments, bro. Come on, get out my chat. These weird ass comments. Fuck out my damn video. Get out my chat, man. Coming in here with these fucking weirdos coming in my chat with these goofy ass questions. Get out. Anyway, so now that Drew has the title, um, I think Cody is about to turn heel. Yeah, man. That's what I know. I have to block him. I ain't about to argue with him. I ain't about to argue with him. I just block him. Are you new here? Whoever you are. Come here, do my live videos, trolls jumping in my damn chat, and these fucking weirdos ask me a bunch of silly ass questions. Yeah, I'm good, man. If you're new here, subscribe to my channel, bro. If you're a wrestling fan, I do videos every day talking about wrestling. So so yeah, man. Drew McIntyre. What you mean? Who I got? What are you talking about? Got what? But oh, my top favorites. I have a lot of favorite male wrestlers, but they're all legends. I don't have no new current favorite male wrestlers. I got some new current wrestlers that I like, but they don't do it for me as doing my favorites. I prefer the legends as my favorite male wrestlers. But far if you were to say, I just said I don't have no new current favorite male wrestlers. I got some new current male wrestlers that I like, but they just don't do it for me as being my favorites. I prefer the legends as my favorites. So yeah, all of my favorite male wrestlers are old school. Now, you said who are my tops? Well, far as my top five favorites is Sting, Bret Hart, Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, and Rey Mysterio. That's my top five. But I have many more favorites besides them. So yeah. But anyway, so yeah, man. So yeah, they made the right call, man, by putting the title on Drew. But like I said, these fans are gonna turn on Drew McIntyre. As bad as they want him to win it, they're gonna want him to lose it. Now watch next. You hear them hollering about Jacob Fatu needs to dethrone Drew McIntyre for the world title. Mark my damn words. Watch how they start saying they want Jacob Fatu to win the world title because Drew McIntyre is boring. And they could do the same damn thing to Jacob Fatu. These fans don't know what they want no more. They don't know what they want no more. They be all over the place. As far as all my favorite male wrestlers, Sting, Bret Hart, Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Jake the Snake Roberts, Ultimo Dragon, The Undertaker, Kane, Junkyard Dog, and Coco Beware are my 12 favorite wrestlers. I just said that so you know what I'm saying, because you asked me a question about old school wrestling. But back on topic. So we're gonna see how Drew McIntyre get booked as the world champion. We're gonna see how they book him. So like I said, what's likely to happen now? Jacob Fatu is going to call out who his attacker was that took him out for all those months and knocked his teeth out on the ground. So he's about to reveal who really attacked him, because I think Jacob Fatu saw it was Cody who viciously attacked him. And I said all along, I thought it was Cody that attacked Drew McIntyre anyway, because if you think about it, when Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre was in this strong heated feud, if you think about it a while back, look at how aggressive how Cody was. Look how aggressive Cody was. He was doing heel tactics to Drew McIntyre. He was doing heel tactics. Purposely got himself disqualified and everything. So that was a sign right there. That was a sign right there that he was the one that attacked Jacob Fatu and tried to put it on Drew McIntyre, make Drew McIntyre look, you know what I'm saying, look like the villain when it was really him. Or part of me also said he could have put Randy Orton up to it. But I was like, nah, I don't think Orton got nothing to do with it. I think this was all Cody Rhodes. This was all Cody Rhodes is doing. Kind of how when it got revealed that Naomi was the one that took out Jade Cargill, and when Jade Cargill came back, when Jade Cargill came back, she came straight for Naomi and she beat the dog nonsense shit out of her. I double tapped the screen with my tip. Hold on, what the fuck is he talking about? Wait a minute. Man, get your goofy ass out my chat. You double tap the screen with your tip. I know damn well you're not talking about what I know you're talking about. What I think it is. All right, man. Let me get both of y'all goofy asses out my chat. I don't play like that, man. I don't play like that. I don't play like that. I don't play like that. I don't got a problem with gay people, man, but don't come at me with that gay shit. I do not play like that. I do not play like that. If you gay, you gay. That's cool. I ain't got a problem with gay people or bisexual people or transgender people, but don't bring that shit my way, especially talking to me like that. Now you like who you like, that's cool. Just don't bring that shit my way. So I had to block him and the other goofy that said something smart to me. I do wrestle talk over. Ain't got time for goofies. Ain't no goofies gonna be a part of my damn nation. I do wrestle talk over. I want true wrestling fans over here. But at the same time, I can't help who comes in my chat. It is what it is, but anyway, So I think it's going to get revealed. Jacob Fatu is going to reveal who attacked him, and I think his attacker was Cody. Because, like I said, if y'all pay close attention to the times when Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre had their matches on SmackDown, Cody was doing heel tendencies. He was doing heel tendencies. Got himself disqualified and everything. All right, let me get you out of here too. Now the Goofy get blocked. What are you talking about, bro? Your culture has the biggest rainbow Skittles. Look, like I said, I don't have a problem with gay people, bisexual people, or transgender people. I made that shit clear. I made it clear. I didn't say anything bad about those type of people. I clearly said I don't have a problem with them. Just don't bring that my way. Listen, I didn't say anything bad. Okay, get you out of here too. Bye, 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 bye. Know what? That says what type of person you are. You know, profile ass want to come up here trolling, running your mouth or whatever, but you won't show your face though, would you? You won't show your face though, would you? You won't show your face though, would you? I'm gonna just ignore your goofy ass. I'm gonna just ignore you. Yeah, okay, yeah, you got lots of accounts with no profile picture. That says it all about you right there. Get a life. I'm gonna just ignore you. But as I was saying, as I was saying, Jacob Fatu is gonna reveal who attacked him. He's gonna reveal it. It's gonna get revealed real soon. I think he's gonna expose Cody. So when he does that, that's when we're gonna get the heel turn of Cody. What I think is Jacob Fatu is gonna do what Shawn Michaels did. He's gonna do what Shawn Michaels did because Triple H was acting so concerned, like he was worried about who attacked Shawn Michaels, knowing it was him the whole time. Knowing it was him the whole time. So that's what I think they're gonna do. Jacob Fatu is gonna do what Shawn Michaels did, and you know what I'm saying, the time when Triple H attacked Shawn Michaels, and Triple H was acting so concerned, like he didn't know who attacked Shawn Michaels when it was really him the whole time. So when the footage showed on the screen and it revealed it was Triple H who really attacked Shawn Michaels, that's when we got another heated feud between Shawn Michaels and Triple H, and their feud led into SummerSlam. They build a story between them going into SummerSlam, and Shawn Michaels won, but no, Shawn Michaels beat Triple H, but Triple H took him out with the sledgehammer at the end of the match. So anyway, boy, y'all trolls are something else. Y'all won't say that shit in my face. Y'all won't say it. That's why you don't have a profile picture, and I find it hilarious. I find it hilarious. All these fucking profiles, you ain't got a picture of yourself. Yeah, okay. Yeah, real funny. Real funny. I'm gonna just annoy you, little punk ass. Because you ain't got a life. Probably some kid behind the account, but it's cool. I'ma just ignore you. I'ma just ignore you. All these profiles that says it about you right there. You ain't got a life. You won't say that shit to my face though, but I'm not even gonna take it there with you. Let me finish my video. So anyway, so I think Jacob Fatu is gonna reveal who attacked him. He's gonna finally reveal who's attacked him or whatever. I do Russell talk over him, man. You might be in the wrong chat, bro. You might be in the wrong chat. So so when Jacob Fatu go on the screen and he revealed that it was Cody to attack him, then Cody turns heel. He turns heel just like that. He turns heel just like that. So when he turns, so that's when we get the strong-headed feud. So that's when we get the strong-headed feud between Jacob Fatu versus Cody. And what I think is going to happen is the story may end with Jacob Fatu winning. I'm not for sure about that. Or Cody could win. I don't know. Cody might win. Cody might win. Cody might win. And what may happen is it all depends. If Jacob Fatu wins the feud, he goes after Cody for the work. He goes after Drew McIntyre for the title. They'll probably build a strong-heated feud between Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre. And then, you know what I'm saying, we could get they can do the rubber match with Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre for the world title. That'll cook. That'll cook for sure. That'll cook. That'll cook. And you can get Drew McIntyre versus Aleister Black. That'd be a strong heated feud. That'd be something new and improved. So there's some wrestlers to pair Drew McIntyre up with in a feud to defend his world title. Now Aleister Black versus Drew McIntyre will be something that will be something new and improved. I'm pretty sure fans will probably I don't know what the fuck what fans are tuning in for because these fans don't know what they want no more. But if they book it right, Drew McIntyre versus if they book it right, Aleister Black versus Drew McIntyre will be a solid feud for the world title too. Yeah, that you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. You know, well the fans that know what they want, they will tune in for that. Aleister Black versus Drew McIntyre would cook. It would cook for sure. But yeah, it wouldn't. You know what I'm saying, I wouldn't mind saying Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre for the world title again. But I already know how it would end. The story would end with Drew McIntyre retaining the world title, and I'm pretty sure it would end the same way with him retaining against Aleister Black. But those would be two solid feuds for Drew McIntyre to defend his title against. You can get Drew McIntyre to defend his world title against Carmelo Hayes, champion versus champion. Oh yeah. Carmelo Hayes versus Drew McIntyre, champions versus champion SmackDown. Oh yeah. Yeah. And that definitely could be the main event match. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Drew McIntyre. So there's ways you can, if they book it right with Drew McIntyre, man. It's some matches on the card you could book them with. If they're fused, you could have them in. Like I said, Aleister Black versus Drew McIntyre will be something new and improved. And I'm not even a fan of Drew McIntyre, but I just want to do this video to call out that the right call was made for him to win the title once again, and also call out some solid matches and feuds that he can be in defending his world title. There's ways to go about it. And then when he's done to retain his title, he's done retain his title, you know what I'm saying, in the feuds. He done retain his title in the feuds. That's when Sami Zayn wins the Royal Rumble. Sami Zayn wins the, you know what I'm saying, Royal Rumble, and he goes after Drew McIntyre for the world title. And they face off at WrestleMania. Build a story between Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre going into WrestleMania 42. And they face off at WrestleMania 42. And Sami Zayn be the person to the throne, Drew McIntyre, for the world title in a hard-fought match. Yeah, he be the person to the throne, Drew McIntyre, for the world title in a hard-fought match. And he walk out the new world champion. So there's ways to go about it. And like I said, they can go ahead, you know, they can build a disturbance point. Well, nah, because Jacob Fatu is going to be after Cody. Him and Cody going to be in a strong, heated feud. So, man, they book it the right way. It could succeed. I even saying that it wouldn't hurt to get Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes Part 2. That wouldn't be a bad idea. It wouldn't, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure they're going to have Sami Zayn to win the title. They're going to have Sami Zayn to win the Royal Rumble. Now, can they still get Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes again? Yeah, it'll be something different. Hey, what's up? Hopefully you're not a troll. But so yeah, so we can get Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes Part 2, but Roman Reigns the babyface and Cody is the heel. It'll be something new. I would, you know what I'm saying, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Because Jacob Fatu is a part of the Samoan family. He's part of the Samoan family. And they also could play a major story into Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa. That one, I don't think that would be a bad idea. I don't think that would. Because we got to think about it. Cody Rhodes had a strong he had a war with all the Samoans. You know, Roman Reigns down to the, you know what I'm saying, Usos and Solo Sikoa. So he got a history with them. He got a history with them. So they could run it back with Cody as a heel. They could run it back with Roman Reigns as the babyface and Cody as the heel, and they feud again. If I'm being honest, this time Roman Reigns should win it. Because Cody won it. He won the feud with Cody. He won the feud with Roman. Although I said he shouldn't have. Yeah, man, just some ideas I'm coming up with, man. Trying to come up with some bright ideas. But the book Drew McIntyre the right way, like I said, I don't like I said, I don't care for Drew McIntyre, but I still want to do a video about him, man, and just do some Russell talk and talk about how the right call was made for him to win the title anyway. Although I'm not a fan of his, and I want to come up with some ideas to make him a solid champion. So, like I said, what they could do is book him in feuds, cause he got some competition up there. He got some competition. Like I said, they can book him a feud with Damian Priest again, but this time he has the world title. So they can book him against, Aleister Black with Zelina Vega by Aleister Black ring. They can book him a feud with Aleister Black. That would be something new and improved. Hell, he can even put the title on the line against Nathan Frazier. Drew McIntyre versus Trick Williams would be a good feud, but I don't think they're gonna put Trick Williams in that predicament to lose a match right now, especially to Drew McIntyre, because Drew McIntyre is a hot champion. So I don't know. I don't think they would do Trick Williams like that. I don't think they would. But then again, man, you never know with WWE. No, no, no. The right call was made for Cody to lose the title. Cody was a born champion, which, as I said before, and a lot of these fans been saying it, but to make no mistake about it, these are the same fans that wanted Cody to win the title so damn bad at WrestleMania 40. So when he finally won it, like I said, it was just exactly what I said was going to happen. Fans were going to be over it before the month is out, and that's exactly what happened. Now the right person won. The right person won the title. Although I'm not a fan of Drew McIntyre, but I'm here to say the right person won. Do you know the dragon? I know what you're talking about, man. No, what dragon? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, he did deserve it. He did. He did. Oh yeah, yeah, I know who Dragonoff is. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know who he is. Yeah. I know who Dragonoff is. Yeah, I'm glad Carmelo Hayes won the title. I'm glad Carmelo Hayes won the title. Am I bald? Are you ugly? And and that's exactly why I asked them, are they ugly? Because they ain't got no damn profile picture of themselves. Yeah, damn it, yeah, am I bald? Are you ugly? Get your goofy ass out my chat. So what if I'm bald? Bald and proud of it. Get your no profile ass out my chat. I'm just asking too. I'm just asking too. Yeah, yeah. I'm curious as well. I'm curious too. Anyway, like I said, so man, I'm about to go ahead and get on up out of here, man. So Drew McIntyre winning the title was the right call. So if they book him properly, he can be in some solid feuds. Like I said, they can run it back with him and Drew McIntyre in a strong in another know what I'm saying, strong heated story. They could run it back with him and Drew McIntyre in another strong heated feud. And he defends the title against Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest, I meant. And they can also give us something new and improved and build a story between Aleister Black versus Drew McIntyre for the world title along Zelina Vega by Aleister Black's side. That will cook. That will cook if booked properly. They can also book Carmelo Hayes versus Drew McIntyre. You know what I'm saying? Champion versus champion match on SmackDown. You mean Cody will retain soon? Nah, Cody shouldn't win the title back no time soon, bro. Just saying. Like I said, I think they're gonna set us up with Sami Zayn winning the Royal Rumble, and he be the person to go after Drew McIntyre, and where they face off at WrestleMania 42, Sami Zayn be the person to dethrone Drew McIntyre for the world title in a hard-fought match, and he walks out the new world champion. What's up, bro? But anyway, man, I'm going to get up out of here, man. Thanks, everybody, for commenting and sharing your thoughts and whatnot. And with that being said, it's your boy Hitman D, and I'm going to sign out.